Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway, and I'm the preacher here at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible. We are in Luke chapter 7. Luke chapter 7, and I'm going to be reading from verses 44 through 46 today as we read through this chapter. And again, my encouragement is that you read the entire chapter, take the time, study it. Any questions you got, please, I'm more than happy to try to discuss those with you. There's a lot that is brought out throughout this chapter, a lot of different subjects, topics that you might bring out, different situations. But I want to come over here and look at these verses and look at this situation that is taking place. And of course here towards the end of this chapter, he is entered into Simon's house. And as he is there, a woman has come in there, and of course she has anointed Jesus' feet and wiping it with her hair. And, of course everybody's sitting there kind of gossiping among themselves, saying, well, if he knew what kind of woman this was, how much of a sinner she is, he wouldn't let her touch her. He wouldn't even be in her presence. And so Jesus, knowing that this is on their mind, ends up teaching them a lesson. Of course, explaining, he starts off with the point that, asking the question, if you had one who owed a lot of money and another who owed little, and you forgave them both, who do you think who would be more appreciative of it? Well, the person who owed the most. But I like the point that he makes here as we pick up in verse 44. It says, turning toward the woman, he said to Simon, do you see this woman? I entered your house. You gave me no water for my feet, but she has wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You gave me no kiss, but she, since the time I came in, has not ceased to kiss my feet. You did not anoint my head with oil, but she has anointed my feet with her perfume. And so you look at this situation. How often do we take granted? That's what I think Jesus is pointing out here, is that Simon has taken it granted that, Jesus is in my house. I'm an important person, and so he came to be with me, and so I'm going to sit back and relax in my position of authority and a higher set. And so he didn't have to do anything for Jesus because Jesus has already come into his house. That's I've welcomed him in my home. But then he did nothing else for him. He didn't offer him water. He didn't anoint him. He did not greet him well with a kiss. Look at all the things he didn't do. And yet, we sit here and say, well, look at this sinner. Look at this person that doesn't even deserve anything. And yet, look at their reaction. They continuously, her reaction was to do everything possible for him, to continuously kiss him, continuously acknowledge who this man is, continuously wipe his feet, to clean it. And if she didn't have a rag, she used her hair. She didn't have water to pour, she used her tears. She had perfume that she could anoint him with. And so it just goes into that point. We get caught up today and, I don't have to do anything. We look at ourselves in this higher position, and yet we still are commanded to serve, commanded to assist and help one another, and to, of course, to worship God. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter whether you've sinned a lot or sinned a little. We still all need God's forgiveness, and we still all need His grace in order to get into heaven. So I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope that everybody has a blessed and wonderful day today. And if the Lord is willing, I will talk to you later.